So if you have an agency that helps local businesses, in this video, I'm going to share with you the exact reason as to why you cannot charge high ticket to local businesses and what you should do instead. And if you don't help local businesses, it's completely fine. You can still watch this video because the principles that we're going to be discussing throughout this video are going to apply to any niche. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time, so let's get into the video, because if you're struggling with this problem, this video is just going to delete that. But if you're someone who can't watch like a 20-minute video where someone's going to show you exactly how to fix the problem you're dealing with, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, you might as well just click off now. So yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so this is the main thing that you need to keep in mind, okay? So when dealing with clients, lead gen clients, local businesses, the only job your agency has is to get them clients. That's it. So what happens is when you get them clients, let's say this line is their profit, the profit, okay, not the revenue. Let's say you're working with a business that's making 10K profit, okay? 10K is the profit, and whatever the business is making like 60K, 70K a month, right? And 10K is the take home for the guy. So let's say first month they make 10K. This guy pays you whatever your fee is. Let's say he pays you 2K a month, okay? He pays you that. The next month he makes 10K again, he pays you 2K. Then the month after that, one of two things happen. Either he doesn't make 10K profit, or he is fully booked and he cannot take on more clients, which as a result, he doesn't make 10K profit. Does that make sense? So if a month occurs in the entire year where he did not make as much profit to be able to be like, okay, I made this much, a certain percentage of that I can pay to this agency. If a month comes like that, then they will discontinue. Then they will discontinue. I don't know why I said discontinue that way, but anyways, yeah. So let's say first month 10K, second month 10K, third month you're either doing too good of a job, so they're fully booked, and then fully booked did not make 10K profit because he's just like doing the work from these two people, these 2 months, and he can't pay you the 10K. Or you did not get him the leads, and essentially he did not make that much profit. So it was like, okay, I did not make that much profit. I can't pay you 2K, essentially. And then he discontinued. So if you see this correctly, even if you do a good job or you do a bad job, they're still going to discontinue at some point, where it's going to be their business that's going to be constrained to not be able to pay you, because these local businesses, they're volatile. Like, they're not making the same amount of money every single month like us, right? Like online businesses, they're volatile. Like, some months they're high, some months they're low. I'll give you an example. So with landscaping, I have a couple clients on that. With landscaping, how things are is like, they're good in summers, spring, and all of that. But like when winter hits, not many people want a landscaping job done, and it's harder to like actually build stuff in that time, right? And people are busy with holidays and stuff like that. So no one purchases landscaping things in Christmas or winter time. So these businesses don't make that much money during that time. So it goes to a high, and then it goes to a low, and then it comes back to a high again. So what happens here is most people just discontinue with their marketing agencies, and that's normal. Like, the marketing agency had nothing wrong with them. Like, there was not the problem, not the marketing agency's problem. Nothing was wrong. It was the client's thing. Like, they just couldn't actually be, they just couldn't pay someone to do nothing, essentially. Does that make sense? Right? So as you can see, if you were to break this down a little bit cleaner for you so you can understand better. So if we do this here, cool. So if we do this and we see, okay, this guy's making profit. Let's keep this the same. Let's delete these, and let's delete this too. Okay. So what you need to be doing or trying to be doing is charge somewhere, charge to a point where like they are okay with paying you. Does that make sense? So let me give you an example. So let's say you're charging, you either charge here for the entire time. So even if they have a bad month, they can still pay you, or you, let me change the color so you guys can understand. Okay. You either go extremely high with a completely different avatar in this same niche. Does that make sense to you? Like, because let's say you're working with someone who's making 10K profit, and the worst month they can afford to pay $200 to a marketing agency at their worst month. So if you want them to be a client forever, you got to charge $200. That's as I said, you got to go below this, right? It's always like the price to value discrepancy. If you heard, like, it's I've heard this from Alex Hormozy, but like the thing is, your price should never exceed your value. Okay, very important. So let's say this is your value. Let's say this is your price. If your value is less than your price, then people will discontinue. So if this happens, and your value is less and your price is higher than the value, then people will discontinue. And that's exactly what happened here, right? So if you see here, that's exactly what happened here, right? Your price went above the value, right? So they made less than 10K, and they were like, okay, this is what we're paying these guys, and now we're making less than that, so we're not going to pay them anymore. That's exactly what's happening here. If your value goes down and your price stays the same, then they're going to discontinue. Okay, so what you need to be trying to do is keep the value high and keep the price below that. So you have two options now. You can either charge so low that the value is always high, or you can completely change the avatar that you're dealing with, and you go after someone who's making, let's say, 100K per month profit. So if you're going after someone who's making 100K per month profit, their worst month, they're still gonna have like 2K spare to be like, okay, let's pay them. You know what I mean? So that's the way I see it. Either charge like $200, and like this is a model that a lot of agencies follow. They charge like typically $200 to $500 for all the clients, and they have like 100-ish clients, and then they get to like 50, 60K with that. Or you can work with less clients and make more money. It's like totally up to you. So obviously this is how it works. The most important thing that I need to keep in mind from this video is this graph here, because this literally dictates everything. So this is your price and this is your value. That's it. That's all that matters. Because if you're building a business that's providing more value than the price, then you're gonna win. Like nothing can stop you, because people are just not gonna stop buying, right? But if you have a business where your value is less than your price, then you're fucked. Like even if you have the best sales process, best appointment booking systems, you're gonna get people in, but they're gonna churn out very quickly, because they're gonna find out that whatever they've paid is not worth the thing. Okay? So that's essentially the principle here. Okay. By the way, if you're looking to book more appointments for your agency, there's a link in the description that's going to help you do that. Full transparency, it's a sales pitch where I'm going to try to pitch you something and show you the results that we've got for our clients and stuff like that. If you don't want to click it, completely fine, but it's just there, right? So yeah, that's it for me. If you like this video, just like it so that way you see more videos like this recommended to you, and subscribe. But yeah, that's it from me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.